Greetings and welcome to the patch notes of 7.15, which is packed with kinda lots of content in my opinion, though we don't get everything that's included in here now because the Chaotic Alliance raid will be featured on the 24th of December. So next week on Tuesday we will have that, but if I'm correctly informed, we will have the stuff inside of the database of Final Fantasy XIV already, so the patch will include that. I'm not sure if it's 7.151, which I think they have never done before, so it should be inside the patch notes. So yeah, we can see the changes, or we can see the gear that has been implemented for next week, which we can't unlock yet, but still there are ways to show that. So yeah, if that's inside the game files, I can definitely do some showcase videos later on. And I'm really excited because they look awesome on the preview pages. So let's hop into the patch notes. First we have playable content which have new class quests, which Yoshida talked about in the last live letter, and new side story quests with inconceivable further Hildebrand adventures, which I don't think will include the relic weapon for this expansion. We will have a separate piece of content for that, but so far I'm still curious how that story is progressing from Endwalker, when actually this was kind of the conclusion there, but with an open end, of course. Custom deliveries, we have new laying tracks. Disciple of the Hand level 90 is the requirement in Tuliolal. Railroad employee is the NPC here, and players must first complete the main scenario quest, The Warmth of Family, and the quest Go West Craftsman. Yeah, if you're interested in that, definitely check this out. Housing, we have new furnishing design contest winners here that have been added to the roster of furnishing, and as you can see, the job icons, new furnishings here. This looks crazy. Yeah, now you can mix up your old school home with some sci-fi elements here. Miscellaneous. Now, a new hairstyle inspired by the Final Fantasy XIV hairstyle design contest entry is now available, and as you can see here, this looks actually really cool. I think my wife will like this hairstyle because that's, yeah, flowers. I mean, what else do you need? Yeah, I like that. And yeah, to the battle system, we have the new Alliance raid Cloud of Darkness Chaotic, which has been technically added, but as you can see, please be advised that Cloud of Darkness Chaotic will not be accessible until Tuesday, December 24th at approximately 2 AM PST, 1 week after patch 7.15 releases. So I think we don't have a separate patch for that, and I feel like the content or the gear and items that you get inside there are already inside the patch files here that we will download today already. So yeah, stick around for the showcase of them very soon. Requirements: after completing the main scenario quest Dawntrail, speak to the Wandering Minstrel in Tuliolal as a level 100 Disciple of War and Magic. So this is tied to the Wandering Minstrel too, as kinda like an extreme trial counterpart for the raid. And the role requirements for this duty are 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 4 DPS. Preformed parties registering via the raid finder must fulfill these role requirements. Furthermore, preformed alliance to 12 to 24 players may challenge this duty without role restrictions or being matched with other players. Challenging this duty with fewer players will not result in decreased rewards. Okay, so yeah, if you're taking up the challenge with fewer players, you can still get the full amount of reward here. Item exchange: by speaking with your Shapia in Solution 9, players can exchange obtained items for rewards. And yeah, we'll see how those look and actually have value inside the game this time around. And I'm really hyped for that. Because I'm not sure whenever Final Fantasy XIV had an alternative to Savage and upgraded Tombstone gear. And this might be the first time we have some variety on that department. So I'm really excited to see how that turns out and works with the current gearing system. When completing Cloud of Darkness Chaotic during designated times, the number and drop rate of rewards from treasure coffers may be increased. An icon in the raid finder will indicate when the limited time bonuses is activated. Okay, yeah, we'll see about that. When completing Cloud of Darkness Chaotic with 1 or more players who have yet completed the duty, certain rewards will be added in proportion to the number of first-time players. So you'll not be taking out gear when you have already completed that, but you're actually getting added in some rewards. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, really depends on the first timers, I guess, how much is being added here. But yeah, we'll see. Cloud of Darkness Chaotic has been added to the category high-end duty in Party Finder. It really feels like they are taking a new and different approach to gearing system here. And this is definitely not in the usual case and how they work with Savage Gear and coffers. So yeah, I'm curious. PvP. Okay, no job changes. I mean, balancing is fine, don't get me wrong, but you have seen quite a lot of Pictomancer as broken videos in the last couple of weeks, I guess. So there's a problem on ultimate rates, I guess, for a certain job. So at least that should have been adjusted. But yeah, no changes, I guess. Alright, so to the PvP action changes, we have some changes here. On the Paladin, recast time has been increased. On Guardian, from 24 seconds to 30 seconds. Holy Sheltron increase to damage dealt from Sword Oath has been increased by 5%. Reduction to damage taken from Shield Oath has been reduced from 20 to 15%. So Paladin actually getting buffed in damage and reduced in survivability a bit. Recast timer increased, yeah, of course. And Monks getting duration of increased movement speed effect has been increased. Potency of additional damage dealt by pressure point has been increased. Potency has been increased on Earth's Reply from 2000 plus 25% of compiled damage to 3000 plus 25% of compiled damage. And Cure Potency is also increased. So yeah, Monk gets buffs here. And Dragoon gets buffs, which I actually like because I felt like Dragoon was lacking a bit in PvP. I haven't played too much yet, but I definitely felt like my damage is not on par with the others. So yeah, good to see some buffs here on that. Samurai has the counterattacks been reduced and potency has, yeah, Samurai getting nerfed. I haven't played against too many Samurais so far, but yeah, I felt like I was lacking on Dragoon, so maybe that's a good point. Viper, recast time has been reduced on Ratting Coil. Recast time reduction upon earning a kill or an assist has been increased from 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, that's good. So you're actually getting emphasized to kill people. Uncoiled Twin Fang recast time has been reduced from 1 to 0.7 seconds. And the same on Uncoiled Twin Blood. World Swallower increases to damage dealt from Noxious Gnash effect has been increased from 20% to 25%. So overall it seems like a buff for Viper here. And Bard gets Repelling Shot, potency increased by 500, that's not too much. Potency for the first enemy has been increased from 8000 to 9000 on Pitch Perfect, and for enemies after the first also by 500. So a slight buff to Bard. Machinist gets Drill, potency increased, and Black Mage gets Paradox, potency increased by 3000. Wow. And Xenoglossy, the additional effect absorbs 50% of damage dealt as HP, has been added. Wow, okay, so big buffs for Black Mage here. Summoner, Radiant Aegis, reduction to damage taken has been increased from 20 to 25%. Okay, small buff on that. Pictomancer, Tempera Code, recast time has been reduced from 24 to 20 seconds. Reduction to recast time when barrier is completely absorbed has been reduced from 8 to 5. And a reduction to recast time when barrier is completely absorbed on Tempera Grassa is also reduced from 8 to 5 seconds. Dark Prism effect duration has been increased from 10 to 15 seconds here. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's actually a buff or just a change in how the effects wear off and have their duration last. But overall, yeah, they do work on PvP. That's definitely a good thing here, even though I would like to see some Pictomancer changes in other departments too. But yeah, I think we can't get everything right. Scholar, Biolysis, damage over time has been increased from 2000 to 3000. Potency increase when under the effect of recitation has been reduced from doubled to 50%. Okay. Yeah, so a big buff to the damage over time potency, which is still going bonkers sometimes. But when under the effect of recitation, this has been heavily reduced here. And Chain Stratagem effect duration has been increased from 6 to 10 seconds. And potency on Seraphic Halo has been increased by 1000. Yeah, I'm not sure. The healers were quite strong so far. And sometimes I still think I can't kill them, even if I stress it very hard. But yeah, that's definitely not the point of doing and winning. And you just have to team down them. And that's the best way to yeah, kill healers. Okay, Astrologian. Expected Benefic. Healing over time potency of Diurnal Benefic has been reduced from 4,000 to 3,000. This is actually Benefic or Benefic, I still don't know. Gravity 2 potency has been reduced from 8,000 to 7,500. Heavy effect duration has been increased by 1 second. Additional effect now only applies to first target. And Gravity 2 potency has been reduced from 8,000 to 7,500. Additional effect has been changed from heavy to bind. Okay. Additional effect now only applies to the first target. And minor arcana effect duration has been reduced by 10 seconds. And barrier effect of epicycle sorry, has been reduced from 10 to 5 seconds. Okay, so a mild buff to Astrologian with healing over time potency nerf, but some damage buff here. Yeah, it might be two ways around that, but I think it's a buff still. Sage Pneuma barrier strength has been increased from a heal potency of 3,000 to 4,000. Cure potency of the healing effect applied when I can't read that spell expires has been increased from 3,000 per remaining stack of this spell to 4,000 of remaining stack of that spell again. I don't know how to spell it. Heimatinen? I don't know. Sorry, guys. Eucrasia, recast time has been reduced from 16 to 12 seconds, and Psyche potency has been increased from 10,000 to 12,000. Potency for enemies after the first has been increased from 2,000 to 4,000 on Toxicon 2, so quite a nice buff to Sage. And some overall changes: if teams have equal progress scores by the end of overtime, victory will now be awarded to the team that had the higher progress score at the commencement of overtime. Adjustments have been made to the range of tiers when matchmaking in the Japanese data center. Yeah, I definitely need to play some Crystalline Conflict there, because I actually think it's still very, very enjoyable sometimes. And yeah, with the ranking system in place, it's good. But yeah, I would love to see some more rewards to actually emphasize players to start doing their ranked tiers and play for competition again. Yeah, new items have been added. So yeah, I guess they are actually in the game right now and in the game file. So we will have a good overview later on. So stick around for that. Yeah, these look really gorgeous. Yeah, the one, the tank or whatever that is, the maiming maybe. I guess it's the fending. The fending at least, or the maiming. I'm not sure which is which. Definitely looks like Diablos. And there are others. The others are also very cool. Yeah, I'm curious to see these in high resolution. I'm very, very excited about that. New recipes have been added. Players can now speak with Nito Weekware to complete custom deliveries. Yeah, also in Tuliolal here. Yeah, Railroad Employee, you have to first complete the main scenario quest, The Warmth of Family, and the quest Go West Craftsman. New items have been added to gathering points. New varieties of fish have been added. New mounts have been added, as we had seen in the preview on the life ladder. I think that not the last one, but that before. And new minions, of course, Cloud of Darkness here. Yeah, I guess these are inside the game files already, so we will have a preview on that too. Stick around for that. And yeah, next Tuesday you can farm these yourself. I think these are both sticking to the Chaotic Alliance raid, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if we get 2 mounts for this one piece of content. But I'm definitely not sure. It could be connected to that, because it's definitely looking a lot like Chaotic Alliance raid theme, like Cloud of Darkness. Of course, this one is from Cloud of Darkness, but I'm not sure about this pillar and how that is connected to it. Or it might be Hildebrand. I'm not sure. We'll see about that. Okay, so system. The division of Kozuamaka Shaolani Heritage found in Solution 9 into multiple instances added to alleviate congestion in patch 7.0 will be removed. Oh my god, so definitely less A-rank train now and A-rank mobs. New achievements have been added. New trophies and achievements have been added on PlayStation and Xbox. New music and sound effect have been added. Yeah, I guess for the Chaotic Alliance raid we'll see a remix of the Cloud of Darkness theme, right? An issue with certain cutscenes introduced in patch 7.15 wherein graphics are incorrectly displayed. Okay. That's weird. But yeah, we'll see about that. I'm not reading these resolved issues here. That's definitely something you should read yourself if you're interested in that. Hopefully they always change some things that were annoying, right? So yeah, that's it. That's a very, very small patch actually, but also a big one on Tuesday, because now we have a glimpse of what's to come on Tuesday. And yeah, if the content is worth doing, but I guess it's really worth doing. So yeah, stick around for showcase videos. I guess I can do it today because the game files are already hit there. So yeah, stick around for that. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of the week. Enjoy your Christmas break. And of course, enjoy the Chaotic Alliance raid on the 24th of December. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep loving Final Fantasy.